From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Duggan now to throw. That is incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Throwing, Duggan. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Purdy now to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. In motion is Gray. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Purdy looking to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. Touchdown 49ers! Danny Gray with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Duggan will look to throw this. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, it's Ford. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Again, they turn to Ford, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You look at this Niner defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. The Browns had a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
This is Ford, and he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Duggan. He finds his man complete. It's Ford. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, Dugan. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go play action here. Purdy. Able to find Gray here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion is Gray. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! Danny Gray with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Nifty move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down.
First down for one of the most fun guys to watch in the league, George Kittle. He was plenty of fun for the 49ers last season. He caught 11 touchdown passes and was among the top 5 in tight ends in yards.
On 1st down, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Gray. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Here's Purdy. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
1st down, San Francisco.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Danny Gray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
21, round 6. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. They run with Ford. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. On the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ford, and a short gain down to about the 33. Javon Hargrave, the former Eagle, there on the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, it's Purdy. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught at the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Browns 13.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action, now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy to throw it on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Purdy sets up to throw again. Touchdown 49ers! Danny Gray from 3 yards out. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Browns 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They will start this drive with Ford, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ford, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here we go on 4th down. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Finding Gray going across the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look
we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
On second down, it's Ford. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check.
Duggan looking to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Duggan to throw. Touchdown, Browns. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start at a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down.
Purdy from the gun. Right side, and he finds Gray. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns Browns are right back in this football game. The Browns drive about to get started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
To throw is Duggan. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
That one complete to Crochet. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 7.
Slot man moves right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Okay, ready? Track at 60. Let's go.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Got his man complete over the middle. it's Gray. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown. Danny Gray from 17 yards out. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Moody for the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
42, Browns 19.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Now a give right side. It's Ford. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year, in on the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Buffalo 18.
Duggan. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Ready up.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Duggan. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Duggan now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for San Francisco, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Browns, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm